Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel, whether you're new or you're coming back. This is Victoria and this is your daily energy check-in. Hope you guys are doing great. I know it's a really nice sunny day in New York, as you can see behind me. It is quite chilly, but hopefully it's gonna get better in a day or two. I think it is gonna get better. So we are living in a bit of a time of a contrast, which is not surprising, of course, at this time of year. I did skip the reading yesterday as I was getting established in this location. I'm gonna be in Manhattan, staying at this place for at least a week, maybe more. And I needed some time basically to settle and to, well, you know, get things figured out. Today I'm back and I want to do a reading connected with the Day of the Dead. I know it was yesterday technically, but again, we're still in the energy of all these big holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed my Diwali picture, by the way. And I feel like we've already established this trend of, and I've been doing readings where we get messages from the ancestors, right? And Day of the Dead is kind of like that. The difference, of course, in the Mexican culture is that they really see that after people pass on, that they go into a better place, and it's supposed to be a celebration. Like, yeah, we can be selfish and, you know, feel sorry for ourselves that we've lost someone dear to us, or we can actually rejoice and celebrate the fact that, you know, they're in a better place right now. So it's always had that holiday, had that it is about remembering those mostly who passed away from your family, right? And a lot of times it is ancestors. So people would light candles, they would have their own little rituals, but more than anything, it is about you know, happiness, joy, and celebration. So let's see. And to me, it is also connected, especially if we talk about ancestors versus, you know, our generation, that it's also about what we inherit from them. So today, let's have that in mind and see what is it that we've inherited from our ancestors that's actually helping us on the twin flame journey, right? And we know that, of course, through generations, different stories have been told, and it's not always been easy, it's not always been happy, right? We're not putting on rose glasses and just pretending like it was all jolly and happy, right? But still, there is something important that we've inherited that we need for this journey that we're on. So let's see, what is it? And then another question is going to be essentially what we are here to change, right? We're in the Scorpio season. So let's see, where we're supposed to change the storyline to go in a different direction. Because believe it or not, as you know, if we don't really do conscious work, if we don't do mindfulness or inner work, essentially we do step into the shoes of our ancestors and we continue going a similar path. Yeah, there will be some differences, but fundamentally core wounding, especially if it's left unhealed, will still stay the same. It will look a little bit different, but the idea would be the same. So today, I don't know what's going on with my hair. Let's see, what are we thankful for? What is helping us? What are we supposed to change? And then the third one is going to be messages between the twins. All right, we'll start with an oracle card from Monology deck for each of the twins. I will be experimenting with different spots in this place for filming, but right now this seemed to be the best one. Okay, so for the feminines, we have new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Yeah, to me, this is about the rituals. This is about taking time to honor the ancestors, to journal, you know, to ask our higher power what stories are we supposed to hear, or even the ancestors, right? What do they want to tell us at this time? What is important? What do we have for the masculines? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Yeah, very important to see whatever situation you're going through. I'm hearing for some it's misunderstanding with someone, like someone feels like someone let you down or something like that. For others, it's just some unfortunate event and you're thinking, you know, I don't deserve this. Why these things happen to me, you know? And it's more about understanding the bigger meaning behind it, right? Because we're usually quick to judge, right? And our psyche jumps to conclusions. We have an emotional reaction, but it's just as important to recognize that there was a deeper meaning. We may not know it in the moment, and that's also fine, right? But to at least, I'm not saying like say thanks for that, but at least do not focus your intention of being bitter or regretful or whatever else that could be for you in your case. Okay, let's see what we have with tarot. I only have a handful of decks in this location, so will be a little bit less variety this coming week. All right. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. Yeah, so there's something that we don't necessarily want to inherit and bring with us, right? We are allowed to pick and choose. Yeah, it's not as simple as it sounds, because with deeper wounding, it's not easy to just like say, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, right? You're still supposed to bring that cycle to closure. But we have that option. We don't have to just keep suffering. And, you know, some people actually acknowledge that this is a repetition from what their parents or grandparents were going through. But doesn't mean it's a verdict and you're not supposed to do anything or you can't do anything. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there can be a plan, there can be a decision. Okay, so what is it that that is helping us on the journey for the feminines? The Queen of Wands clarified by the Sun. The ability to create your own happiness. The wisdom, you know, the psychic knowledge, if you wish, that helps you create whatever you feel makes you happy. It also helps you follow your passion, you know? So and sometimes it actually works from the opposite story of your ancestors. Like if you know, or at least in your energy, you have that feeling that somehow those people didn't have a chance to speak for themselves or pursue what they want, right? It gives you more of that drive and desire to go for your dreams, right? To change that story around. For masculines, we see Ace of Cups clarified by 4 of Cups. So masculines see that, you know, how do I put this? While masculines are young or were young, that they were after a lot of external validation and shiny things and public recognition, and all of it seemed so important, right? And as more maturity comes in and as they connect with this energy of the ancestors, they understand more and more how love and, you know, true love with someone, finding your person, how fulfilling it is, how important it is, right? So it's not just an inconvenience, or it's not extra responsibility. It is that too, but more than anything, it brings out the love in the heart like nothing before, nothing else can. What are feminines looking to change around? We see the Strength and the Moon, 2 major arcanas. So the use of their voice I'm hearing, the courage to be able to follow your discernment, to follow your inner guidance, right? Confidently, to not have to over-explain or not have to first get people on your side and then you can do it, nothing like that. But use your voice and know that it's enough. For masculines, 10 of Cups clarified by High Priest. Wow. Masculines, it's also a topic of familial happiness, of finding your place in society, right? It's family as a larger term, not necessarily like masculine, feminine couple, right? It's, whoops, there we go. I need to be more careful here. It's a wider meaning of it, right? It's extended family, right? And it almost feels like the masculines get the message from the ancestors that they haven't necessarily treated the family, lovingly with an open heart. It was a lot of times based on what society dictated, what the custom and tradition was, right? And it actually is and was a very important part of general wellness, and finding emotional fulfillment in life, right? Being there for each other, learning from each other, and understanding all these interconnections. What is the message from feminines to masculines at this time? 8 of Pentacles, clarified by 5 of Cups. So feminines do have some regrets from the past on things that because they didn't have the knowledge that they have now, and how much it seems like they've wasted that time. They've put in a lot of work in relationships, in situations where there wasn't really much promise of the future, right? Or there was hope, but nothing panned out of it. So there's now still some of that regret and sadness as they're trying to build a new foundation. But they know that that's just a work in progress, and they're getting through that healing, so they don't have to be looking back, so they don't have to compare this connection with any other relationship, and they don't have any regrets. Message from masculine to feminine. Page of Cups clarified by 10 of Pentacles. Masculines know that there is so much at stake with this connection. Their happiness and wellness and abundance in all directions, right? Right now, they do not have the strength and the capacity to man up and deal with it. They appear in this page situation. So they still want to send a message of love to the feminine, right? It's still the I love you. It's like a text or a little note somebody slips under your door, right? They just want you to know, feminines, that they do love you. They want this to happen, right? But definitely they are being guided to deal with something else right now. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. So this is a quick check-in today. I will also announce the winners of the sweepstakes. So watch out for that. Probably gonna be in the evening, but I will do that. And what else? And I finished uploading all the monthly horoscopes for November on my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. And there is a new episode on Mindfully Awake around negative self-talk. Finally, that episode was supposed to come out almost a month ago, actually exactly a month ago. But there we go. I guess, again, divine timing, and that's actually a good example of just like kind of going with it. I'll link the link. I'll put the link to the episode in the description, in the comments. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back very, very soon.